Hi, I'm Chef Raphael and welcome to Lato's Kitchen. Are you thinking of surprising somebody with a home-baked cake? Today I'm going to show you how to make a vanilla cake with buttercream frosting with a Lato twist. This is a perfect sweet surprise for a special occasion. Let's get started. So for the ingredients, we'll need some all-purpose flour, some sugar, baking powder, some salt, eggs, Lato Unsalted Butter. We'll also use Lato whole milk and Lato Vanilla flavored milk. Now mind you, if you're using the Lato salted butter, you'll skip the salt part. So because I'm using unsalted, that's why I'm adding the salt, the baking powder. So we mix them together and set aside. We'll start with the butter on one big bowl. So make sure it's at room temperature. And then we need 226 grams of the butter. Make sure it's at room temperature because it will make it easier to whisk. And then you can either use a hand whisk or use an electric mixer like this until it's fluffy. So the idea here is to make the butter as light as possible, and then I'll add half of my sugar first and mix. So as you continue mixing, be scraping the sides so that the butter comes to the bottom like that, and then I'll add the rest of my sugar. So mixing it until it's fluffy takes about 2 minutes when you're using an electric mixer, and the idea is to have it light and airy because that helps in making the cake lighter and more crumbly. So we'll add the eggs one at a time, mix it. So we add the egg one at a time so that it doesn't curdle. But in case it curdles, don't worry, because we'll add the flour and we'll do half of the flour that I have, and then the milk, that whole milk. So we need 250 ml of milk. So I'll add 125 ml, that's half a cup. So we'll mix, and I'm using a spatula right now so that the flour does not jump all over the surface, and then my hand mixer. Now I'll add the rest of the flour. And now for the Lato twist, I'm going to add 125 ml of Lato vanilla flavored milk for that vanilla flavor for the cake. So right now I'm doing in 2 small baking tins. It cooks faster, and I want to have 2 layers that I'll use to decorate a little bit later. So I've already preheated my oven. It's at 180 degrees. Make sure you preheat it before you start baking. So place it at the center of the oven. And then set the timer for about 25 minutes if you're using 2 trays. If you're using 1 baking tin, it will take about 40 minutes. To make the buttercream, I need the butter. I'm using unsalted Lato butter, some icing sugar, and I'll also add some vanilla flavored milk. I'll start with the butter. This is 500 grams, so I'll divide it into 2 because I need 250 grams. And then I'll add the icing sugar. So gently fold the icing sugar into the butter. Now when it's fully mixed, take your hand mixer and whisk it until it's soft and fluffy. And right now it's a little bit on the hard side, so that's why we add a little bit of Lato milk. And in this case, like I said, I'm adding the vanilla flavored milk to get that extra vanilla flavor for my buttercream. So the milk should be just a little bit to make it a little bit softer and tastier. So our mixture is ready, our buttercream is ready. Now it's to decorate the cake. So what you want to do when you want to decorate your cake is trim off the top end. And now I'll apply my buttercream. Try and make it flat. I'll take the second piece of cake and place it on top. And now come and apply buttercream on the top layer. So that is done. Like I said, I'm not putting on the side. So what now is left is to pipe on top of the cake. Now using a piping bag with a star nozzle, to make it look prettier, I have some colored sprinkles, and there you have it. Vanilla cake with buttercream frosting made with Lato vanilla flavored milk and Lato butter. I hope you'll enjoy yours. Goodbye.